Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about dielectrics and polarization. What are dielectrics? Dielectrics are nothing but non-conducting materials, and they don't have free charge carriers, or else we can say they have negligible number of free charge carriers. So before we go in detail about this topic, let us recall what will happen when conductor is placed in an electric field. So now let us assume the conductor is placed in an external electric field. Let us assume this is the conductor when it is placed in an external electric field. This is the direction of external electric field. When we place the conductor in an external electric field, the free charge carriers move in such a direction that it induces the electric field which is in the direction opposite to that of the original electric field. So now this is the direction of the original electric field. When we keep this conductor inside the electric field, already we have learnt in the previous topic that here the positive charges will be there because of the induction, and similarly here we have the negative charges. Okay, so inside the conductor, this is the direction of original electric field, and this is the direction of induced electric field. So, till what time this takes place? Until the static situation occurs. What is this static situation? That is, this is the original electric field, and there will be an induced electric field also because of the free charge carrier movement. So, when we add original electric field and induced electric field, then the net will become 0. So this condition is known as the static condition. Okay. Now let us see what will happen when we place dielectric in an external electric field. So we are going to place the dielectric in an external electric field. Now let us assume this is the dielectric, and here this is the direction of original electric field. And we know that in dielectric, they don't have free charge carriers. So, when we place the dielectric in an external electric field, this external electric field which induces the dipole moment by stretching or reorienting molecules of the dielectric. Okay, so what will happen here when we place the dielectric in an external electric field? The external electric field which induces the dipole moment by stretching or reorienting the molecules of the dielectric. Okay, so this is the direction of original electric field, and because of the reorientation, we have negative charges will be on one side of the dielectric, and here we have the positive charges on the other side of the dielectric. And this is the direction of original electric field, and this will be the direction of the induced electric field. But what is the difference between the conductor when it is placed in an external electric field and when we place the dielectric in an external electric field? In the previous case, we discussed inside the conductor, the net electric field is 0, but here the net electric field is not equal to 0. That is, if we assume E O be the original electric field, and when we add the induced electric field, then the sum of these two will not be exactly 0. Okay, because here in this case the original electric field will be greater than that of the induced electric field. This is the major difference between when we place the conductor in an external electric field and when we place the dielectric in an external electric field. So what is the use of this dielectric? This dielectric, when it is placed in an external electric field, it will reduce the effect of original electric field, which will not completely cancel the original electric field. Okay, in order to understand this effect properly, we are going to see about what are nonpolar molecules and polar molecules, and what will happen when we place the polar molecules and nonpolar molecules in an external electric field. In the previous topics, already we have discussed about what are nonpolar molecules and polar molecules. Let us recall now. So, what are nonpolar molecules? Nonpolar molecules are the molecules in which the positive charges and negative charges, they will coincide each other. That is, the center of the positive charge and negative charges, when they coincide each other, they are called as nonpolar molecules. So here let us assume nonpolar molecules. So the molecules in which the centers of the positive and negative charges, they coincide each other. Okay, and they don't have permanent dipole moment. They don't have permanent dipole moment. What are dipoles? The dipoles are nothing but the positive and negative charges when they are separated by a small distance. But here the positive and negative charges are coincide each other. So they don't have permanent dipole moment. Hope you all of you remember the examples of nonpolar molecules also. Can you give some examples for nonpolar molecules? Yes. Hydrogen, carbon dioxide or examples of nonpolar molecules. Okay, and similarly, let us recall what are polar molecules. The polar molecules are the molecules in which the positive and negative charges are separated by a small distance, and they have permanent dipole moment. So, these are nonpolar molecules, and in polar molecules we have so this is polar molecules. Okay, here you can see that the positive and negative charges are separated by a certain distance. Okay, so these are polar molecules. Can you give some examples for polar molecules? Yes, water, hydrogen chloride are examples of polar molecules. Now let us see what will happen when non-polar molecules are placed in an external electric field and polar molecules are placed in an external electric field. Yes. So now let us assume. So here we are going to place the non-polar molecules. Non-polar molecules. Okay. When no external electric field. Okay. Then let us assume no external electric field means E is equal to 0. Now we are going to place the non-polar molecules in an external electric field. Right. What will happen here? When we place the non-polar molecules in an external electric field or non-polar dielectric in an external electric field, because of the external electric field, the charges of the molecules, they will be displaced. Okay, so when immediately as soon as we place the non-polar molecule in an external electric field, the positive and negative charges will be separated, but they will separate in the opposite direction, or else we can say that the positive and negative charges will be displaced also under the influence of external electric field. So here we have external electric field, so we can write it as electric field is not equal to 0. So when we place non-polar molecules or non-polar dielectric in an external electric field, the positive and negative charges are displaced. Okay. So now we will have one question. Till what time this displacement of charges will take place? Right. So here the displacement stops until the external force on the constituent charges of the molecules is equal to that of, or we can say that the displacement stops until the external force on the charges of the molecules is balanced by the restoring force. Till that time this displacement will take place. Okay, and now look at the direction of the dipole moment. The dipole moment direction is same as that of the direction of the external electric field. Okay, so the dipole moment is along this direction. Dipole moment is along this direction. Okay, and the electric field which is also along the same direction. But what is the direction of the induced electric field? How the electric field is produced here? Because of the induced dipole moment. Okay. So, inside the dielectric, how the induced electric field develops? The induced electric field is due to the induced dipole moment. Okay. But the direction of the induced dipole moment, which will be in the direction opposite to that of the opposite to that of the original electric field. Okay, so if you assume this is the direction of the original electric field, the direction of the induced electric field will be in the opposite direction. Okay. So now let us see what will happen when we place the polar molecules in an external electric field. So now let us assume this is a polar molecule. Already we know that in polar molecules they have permanent dipole moment, right? But how these dipoles are inside the dielectric? So this is the polar molecule and they have permanent dipole moment. But what is the net dipole moment? Actually, in polar molecules, the net dipole moment is zero because they are not arranged properly. Okay, they are not arranged properly due to they will move in random. Okay, so because of the thermal agitation. So even though they have permanent dipole moment, the net dipole moment is zero in the absence of electric field. Okay, they don't have net dipole moment. But when we place in an external electric field, we are going to place it in an external electric field. These dipoles will align properly. Okay, these dipoles will get aligned properly in the direction of the external electric field. Okay, so this is the condition where we have external electric field, and here this is the condition where we don't have any external electric field. So even when we place the polar molecules in an external electric field, already the polar molecules they have permanent dipoles. All these molecules they get polarized in the presence of external electric field. Okay, then in the next topic, let us discuss what is the extent of polarization and also what will happen when we place the polarized dielectric in an external electric field. Thank you, students.